Good afternoon. Today I'm going to explain what is a content word. After that, I'm going to explain what is the difference between content and function words. After that, we are going to see some different exercises in order to understand those differences. We are going to see the difference between content and function words. Content words are those words which give us the most important information, and function words are those words used to stitch those words together. Content words is also called or known as lexical words, which has a meaning by itself. Content words are covered by these categories, and these categories are also called as part of speech. The first category is noun, and noun describes the name of people, places, things, and some ideas. For example, party and cars. The next category is main verb, and it is also called as lexical verb because it has a meaning by itself. For example, rain and swim. The next category is adjectives, and those words describe a noun. For example, red and soft. And the other category is adjectives, and it and they describes the verb. For example, calmly and quickly. Another category is question words, which are words that denote a question. For example, who, how, when, why, what, and where. And the last category is negatives, which are words that negate. For example, not and never. The category of function words are the next one. The first category is auxiliary verbs, which are verbs that support the main verbs. For example, am, are, has, should, and could. The next category are prepositions, which are words that tell relation to other words. For example, at, on, to, and near. The next category are conjunctions, which are words that tie clauses together. For example, and, so, but, and however. The next category are determiners, which are words that give details to nouns. For example, a, an, some, the, and any. And the last category are pronouns, which are words that replace nouns. For example, I, he, she, it, we, and they. Connectors. Connectors are used to link ideas from one sentence to the next and to keep paragraph coherence. In this exercise, we are going to see how we can create some connectors by put together some content and function words. In this part, we are going to see the question word how from content words, and we are going to add another content word which is an adverb and create the connector however. In this part, we are going to see the word other, which is an adjective, and we are going to add another adjective from content word and create the connector otherwise. In this part, we can see the word an interjection word from function word, and we are going to add another interjection word and create the connector therefore. And the last part, we can see the content word like, and we are going to add another adjective from content word and create the connector likewise. Content words are used not only to create connectors but also to create phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are usually two-word phrases consisting of verb plus adverb or verb plus preposition. In this part, we are going to see how we can create a phrasal verbs from put together some content and function words. In this part, we have the verb break, and we are going to add some preposition, for example, down, and we have breakdown, which means stop functioning. Another preposition that we can add is in, and we have the phrasal verb break in, which means interrupt. Another preposition that we can add is up, and we have break up, which means end a relationship. And the last preposition that we can add is out, and we have break out, which means escape. In the last part we have the verb get, but we are going, instead of preposition, we are going to add an adverb. And we have get away, which is another phrasal verb, which means go on vacations. The first practical exercise for content words. What I'm going to do, the first thing is that I'm going to say the category of each word, and then to put the correct answer in front of the word. For example, if the correct answer is function words, I'm going to put a point in here. And the same thing for content words. So let's begin. The first word is for, and for is a preposition. It means that the correct answer is function words. The next word is information, and information is a noun. So information is a content word. The next word is in order to, and in order to is a conjunction, and conjunction belongs to function words. The next word is jack, and jack is a proper noun, and nouns belongs to content words. The next word is exacting, and exacting is an adjective. All the adjectives belongs to content words too. The next word is in front of, as in order to. It is a conjunction, and conjunction belongs to function words. The next word is they. They is a pronoun, and all the pronouns belongs to function words too. And the last word is however, and however is a connector, and all the connectors, as I mentioned before, belongs to content words. And this is the first exercise. The second practical exercise consists on identifying only the content words from 3 different sentences. In this exercise, I'm going to read all the sentences, and then I'm going to put a red line under the content word. The first sentence says, "Unfortunately, Jack was unable to finish on time." Content word is a content word too, and time is a content word too. Second sentence says, "There should have been some reply by now." Been, replies, and noun. The third sentence says, "Knowledge creates opportunities where none have existed before." Knowledge is a content word, create is a content word too, opportunities, none, exist, and before.